Things are getting out of hand. Sir William is no longer being courageous, but foolhardy. Worse still, here I am about to follow him into the jaws of death. Nevertheless, I have no choice.
Faithful Matthew Steele. Welcome if you're watching this on YouTube. We're back with more Stronghold action. So, no enemy or enemy invasions are left is the victory objective. Lord dies is the fail condition. Right, let's do it.
Let him go. We do not have time to waste. Repair Edwin's castle and put our troops in place.
We'll be outnumbered 3-1. Those odds are long. Do you think we stand a chance?
Actually, more like 6-1, now that Sir Grey has left the field. Have faith, Matthew.
Okay, we've got all our crossbows.
My lord,
We've got our
setting
catapults,
off now.
which probably won't be that useful,
Walking
but
off,
we can have them out here.
heading out. How can we help?
Do we have all of the estates? We do. And Sir William's taken our old castle. Oh, these count as mine.
The men are in good
Oh, look, there you go.
spirits.
You guys are freaking out thinking that it would be... Do we need to
Just
help
give
with
us
Sir
the
William?
target. Get up on those walls.
Might leave them to help Sir William, actually.
Shoulder weapons.
So he doesn't get wrecked. Oh, it's a friend, so we can tell them to be open, shut, or send out the troops. That's cool. Help on this topic. There is no help on this topic. Cool. Right, all of these...
As this is the first time you've used a
No, it's not the
post,
first time.
I will give you some simple instructions in its use.
Give it all over here, please.
Select goods.
Give me your
Choose
apples.
amount. Select
Continuous
target.
apple shipment.
Select goods.
Oh, wow, look at all them apples.
How often, sire?
Yeah, we
The
can...
goods
Now
are
we
on
use
the
the
way.
power of the estates to
Select
supply
goods.
us with everything we possibly
Choose
want. Oh, no.
amount.
Definitely want pitch coming in from here.
Select goods.
Give me that
How often,
sweet,
sire?
sweet pitch.
The goods are on the way, my lord.
Okay, Walker. And see you, Mendel. Thanks for tuning in, dude.
Select goods.
Maybe I should bring in some wood. I'll probably...
Choose amount.
Have I got all my money still? No. Still got a
How
decent
often,
amount.
sire?
We'll just sell apples if we need to.
The goods are on the way, my lord.
This is such a bad... castle. Right. People, get out of my way, please. Thank you. I'm just going to destroy that bit. That bit over there. Just neaten that up. There we go. Ooh. What did that suddenly create an extra? You know what? Just chuck it out there. Don't care. There we go.
Ready, sir.
Crossbows. Can we reach the top of the tower, please? Can I build... No, we'll get some logs, though. They were good. Not quite as bad as the rat's castle. I don't need to help him at all. Oh, okay.
Weapons
Oh, we can
needed,
get pikemen, though, now. Hello, pikemen. Can we buy any extra weapons yet? We can buy it all. Oh, that's fine. We really don't need to worry about production, then. So... I could make an outer defense here. I'm gonna get rid of that. We should have enough food being sent to us.
The people worship you, sire.
Yeah, what's
The
the...
people worship you, sire.
Our tax is fairly high. We haven't even got a tax office. God, I hate... Oh, we can get the apothecary. That heals the lord, if I'm not mistaken. There's, like, barely any room for it. We need guard posts, because there's criminals. Oh, no, we've got a treasury building over here.
change in the treasury, lord.
Oh, hello. They're coming to get us. Go, rolling logs, go. Oh, look at him get shredded. Yes, bring him down. I think we're going to be fine with all the crossbows we've got.
Criminals are stealing from our granary, sire.
Look at all that beautiful cheese. As a historian, what's my opinion on the pike? In what regard? Useful? Not useful? Like it, love it, hate it.
Select goods. Cancelling this shipment,
No,
my lord.
don't cancel it.
Select goods.
Select goods.
How often, sire?
Every day.
The goods are on the way, my lord.
Like I say, yeah, they've got. They're called pikemen, but they use halberds.
Lively does it! Man the parapets!
Man, the parapets.
Sharp! Woman, on the move!
On how it shaped the battlefields. I didn't really study the pike.
Engineers at your service.
My degree was in medieval history, so I didn't really look at the pike. My dissertation was on the longbow though. That was fun. I did enjoy that.
Select goods.
That's sending me that.
Select goods.
You can send me some
How
cheese.
often, sire?
Send me your cheese.
The goods are on the way, my
Cheese
lord.
for the cheese god.
Select goods.
You will send me
Choose amount.
apples.
Select
I don't
target.
need to worry about feeding my people.
The goods are on the way, my lord.
The goods are on their way. Oh no, that one's been taken. Oh no. Really? It still sits under my control. Go home, settlement, you're drunk. It's not changed the flag though. Have you guys got enough stone? Oh, they've taken that one as well. I was like, why can't I control that? Yeah, they've got loads of resources. Let's go grab that. I've seen those double-armed men, soldier holding both pike and longbow. Able to use both. What, in game or in? I don't think they're in game. Or in something else.
This building has no labor, sire.
Yeah, I should probably just get the courthouse to deal with the crime. Just buy everything else we need. I don't even know if we can actually get this in here though. That's the problem. If I got rid of that gong pit there, I can probably pop it in. There's rats everywhere as well. Ugh. I'm gonna get rid of the windmill. What is this here? Old Turner's Workshop. Well, if you can do anything, you can do
Criminals
that.
are stealing from our granary, sire.
Tanner's. Get rid of that. What's
This
this?
building has no labor, sire.
Let's just clear that out. I probably should destroy everything and build it all back up, but I'm not sure I can be bothered to do that. We need these.
Peasants are dying from disease.
Chuck that there for now.
You need something?
You're destroying my catapults.
What's the plan?
Weapons needed, sire.
Yeah, sure, go for it. Go for it. Post a link. How much stone? I'm gonna place an outer wall, but to be honest, probably not worth it. Have we got pitch? Oil smelter. Here we go. A pitch ditch. Let's set them all on fire. Oh, we can't because they're coming.
Our tools are ready.
Hey, Harpoon George. How you doing? Time until final evasion. Oh, and you guys are saying I can take these
Your
guys
mark, sire.
as well. So we'll grab those archers.
Get up on those walls. Woman, string up. Over hill and
Gimme, gimme,
dale.
gimme, gimme, gimme. Which had greater effect, the longbow or the crossbow? Effect in what terms? Like sheer killing power, or you know, greater effect in the battlefield?
We
It
are
kind of
your
really
men.
depends on the situation, who you're facing.
Your loyal archers. Our bows shall sing.
2 in the dungeon. They won't do anything until I build a torturer's post, will they? Crossbows, I mean, it didn't take necessarily forever. They weren't as quick to reload, but the thing is, for effective longbowmen, they took upwards of 5 years to train to be strong enough to pull the drawstring. Drawstring? That's not the word. Pull the bowstring. To be able to pull it, hold that weight, and to be able to be efficient with it. A lot of my dissertation was focusing on how longbow training and just archery in general was a kind of a key part of English society and village life. You've got a lot of places where you'll see in English towns and villages, if they've got a reference to something called the Butts, or if, say, the road that you live on is called like Butts Lane or something. The Butts were the traditional archery grounds.
Your disposal. Engineer detachment.
And there's various laws at different times throughout English history where local government as such, or sometimes it would come down from the king down in times of war, kind of change the stance on whether you should be allowed to do anything on a Sunday, because obviously usually that would be the Lord's Day.
Look
but
sharp, lads.
Various laws were passed allowing training at the archery butts to occur on a Sunday, so long as you went to mass before or after, sort of thing.
Make ready.
And then
Settle
obviously
out.
other laws say to sort of repeal that, basically.
Your popularity is falling.
But yeah, that's the thing. So yeah, longbows take a long time to train the longbowman, but can be very deadly and effective. Crossbowmen, very little training required. Basically you go to peasant, here's a crossbow, put your bolt in, pull it back, wind it, crank it, sort of thing. Aim, pull the trigger, rinse and repeat. So yeah. I mean, crossbows were definitely a thing at the time of Agincourt, and what have you. So ultimately, it comes down, in terms of what's more effective, it comes down to the situation in which they're used. Although, from my study of the longbow, the sources I was reading and looking into was actually making a case that, to a degree, the longbowmen were more effective at Agincourt with their melee weapons, as it were, than their actual longbows, in terms of getting kills, because a lot of the longbowmen had, or from the sources I looked at, they had access to big kind of warhammers or mallets that they were using to push in the stakes to defend the English flanks as such. And there's quite a few sources from the battle that are talking about these big, muscly, burly Englishmen swinging these massive mallets and cracking faces, basically. But obviously, Agincourt, the combination of the mud slowing down the armored French, and while not necessarily the longbow may not have necessarily, depending on the sources, got that many critical kills, as it were, in terms of, fire a shot, that guy's definitely dead, but it was the glancing blows, because arrows would ping off armor and, hit another guy. It was basically getting them under the neck or under the arms in their weak spots, basically. So if they didn't achieve that, they at least meant that they kept the French heads down, because they had their shields up and things like that. It just slowed them down and made it much easier for them to be attritioned and slowly picked off. Are you out of food? Oh, crap. I've been talking about longbows and seeing my food
stocks are growing,
is fine, but public order is not. They loathe me. You know what? Let's give them a large bribe.
Large bribe.
A large bribe. Lovely. Yeah, it's because of crime. Harassing fire, yeah, more effective than direct strikes. But then there's some sources that say literally the longbows were mowing them down anyway. And there's a lot of debate on the effectiveness of the different arrows and on French armor and things like that. Yeah, the main thing it did, you know, ultimately it tired out the French. You know, constantly under fire, even if you're not getting killed by it, having to keep your shield up while trudging through mud is gonna tire the crap out of you. Which means eventually, when you do reach the enemy line to fight, you are knackered. They are fresh. So, in a way, it kind of doesn't matter what did the killing blow. The longbow did the, you know, the morale damage and tired them out. Executioner's Guild. I do need Executioner's Guild to deal with the crime, really. I just don't know where I can put it easily. I'm not sure I'm even going to bother with it. I think we're just going to bribe the peasants to keep public order up. We've just basically got to survive the invasion here. That's what we've got to do. I would move out and take back these estates, but I'm not sure it's worth it. We'll just hold on up. I think we've probably got enough pitch and everything.
People are coming to the castle.
Could get the oil smelter going though. That we'd need engineers though, wouldn't we? Medieval European history, your favourite. That's primarily what I studied. I studied Dark Ages of British history. And then it was a lot of medieval European history that formed up the rest of my study, basically, while at uni. Let's get rid of that. Oh, I was hoping I could get it at the back.
Rising.
You know what? Let's get rid of the pole turners. And I'm going to get rid of all of this. Oh, seriously, I still can't get an engineer's guild in there. Okay, I think I need to move the oil. Seriously, it still can't place it? Oh, there we go.
Here,
just. There we go.
The land is too uneven to build here, my lord. Can't place that there, my lord.
But yeah, I enjoyed the medieval study. It was a lot of fun.
Set us a task.
And I'm just leaving out my catapults here to die, but they're working pretty well at slowing down the knights. I did watch The King on Netflix, yeah. I quite enjoyed it, although I feel like I'm going on a rant about pacing today. First in Thrones and now in The King, but yeah, I felt like the film kind of just got going as it ended, if that makes sense. No, I balls that up. Okay. I was kind of really just starting to get into it, and then it ended. And I was like, oh. Okay.
Can't place that there, my lord.
You're doing history at uni too, but I think I'm studying more modern events like Vietnam. Yeah, no, so my actual degree is in medieval history. So there were dedicated medieval modules as such that we got to do, which was good fun. I had to study, I think, over the course of the 3 years, 4 modern modules. So I ended up covering stuff I'd basically covered before, just because I was kind of fairly confident in it, and I kind of wanted some easy modules to pick. So I did stuff like World War II and Russian Revolution, things like that again. Actually, I don't even think I did 4 modern modules. I can tell you for sure, though, the most boring thing I had to do was the census data. But the actual, I think I said before, the actual collection of the data and how it's represented is interesting. But the actual process of having to trawl through it all is bloody boring. Oh, dear. I'm just going to get some pikes just for the sake of it.
Recruits needed, sire.
Doing your MA in classics, but yeah, I had a couple of friends. They did. It was weird. Their degree was like 75% archaeology and then 25% classics. But I guess that kind of made sense. But yeah, you were able to mix and match. Like my one of my housemates did. She was doing 75%
Yes,
like
sire.
dance and 25% history, because we had like one module that we shared, or 2 modules that we shared, I think. Really interesting combo. So I don't quite know what degree you get in that eventually. I guess because I think she still did it all through all 3 years. Like, what do you get, like, just BA-ons in dance and history? Like, it was definitely interesting combination for sure. Fascinated by how the Romans achieved a level of philosophical advancement. Yeah, that's a mod. I kind of wish we touched on it a little bit when we were looking at Dark Ages Britain, but so interesting to see how much like technology was forgotten or lost when the Romans left Britain, and how long it then took to kind of get back to that same technological point and level and learning to kind of progress from there. That scream when Lionheart returned to his castle. What scream? What? Warforces technological advancement. In certain regards, sure. There's a lot of advancements made out of cultural development as well, and development through peacetime. But yeah, war does tend to loosen the purse strings. Dog got mad at me for being awake. Rip doggo. Am I going to do a Rome 2 Egyptian campaign? Maybe. No. I've actually got a poll going out on my community tab of my channel later on today, looking at which historical Let's Play I'll do next. The ones I put in 4 or 5 options. I think the first option is doing a Napoleon Total War Darth Mod Russia campaign, which I've talked about doing for a little while. The other option is doing a Total War Attila Western Roman Empire campaign, because I've ended up doing a Roman campaign. Oh dear.
Stocks are very low, sir.
There we go. That's fine. We'll buy some more food.
Rations.
I've ended up doing a Roman campaign in pretty much each of my in each Total War game, but I've never done one in. We've never done a full one.
Lord, location noted.
In Attila. So I've included that as an option. Then I've included Rome 2.
How can we help?
But ask people to sort of give reasons for which faction and why.
Engineers at your service. Walking off.
And then I think I've included other as well. Honestly, I wouldn't bother with Thrones.
Engineer detachment.
Unless you can get it, for under £10, I wouldn't bother.
Sir. According to plan.
I last played Divide et Impera when I did a Macedon campaign, so it's quite a while ago. I actually am kind of tempted of looking for a really good overhaul mod for Sparta and doing a kind of a throwback campaign, because Sparta was the one of the first campaigns I did for Rome 2 when that launched in 2013. Like, I wouldn't mind maybe revisiting that. I just don't know how many people would be interested. Egypt, please. Well, definitely make sure you tell me that and why Repiates on the community tab. I think it's going out at 6 PM today.
Forward!
I'm not kind of necessarily saying that poll sort of commits to what I will do, or commits me to what I'll do next, but it just gives me an idea of what you guys want to see. That's kind of my plan. A whole month without food. It's fine. They're still happy. They don't need to worry about being out of food.
The peasants are eating well, sir.
I think it's because I'm losing all these estates that were sending me food.
Select goods.
What I'll probably do is actually tell you guys to start sending me cheese.
Choose amount.
Instead of all the crossbow
The
stuff.
goods
I've
are
not
on the
recruited
way,
any extra units. I'm hoping we're going to be fine. We've got 105 archers, 161 crossbows. I think we're going to be okay, you know? I have a teeny tiny feeling
weapons. Lordship.
that we're going to be okay. Can we actually not get around to that one? No, we can't. No, that's because the treasury building is built in the worst place possible. Can I just... I was going to seal it off. Okay, that's fine. Won't worry about that bit then. Yeah, I've got my
I'll serve thee well.
pikes there. That's all good. Tell us the best sandwiches, David Attenborough. For Lionheart, after many weeks,
Oh,
his
my word.
favourite sandwich
Lord Barclay
is
here, my
one
liege.
that uses simple ingredients.
There are a lot of them, sire.
He quite enjoys a ham, cheese, and tomato toasty. So, for today, that will be the response. And looks like it's invasion time. Enemies are coming to the castle, sire. I don't know if that counts as the final invasion. They'll get more or what. We'll see. Will Sir William bring aid? GG, ham, cheese, tomato. Yeah. Just, I like a nice toasty. I mean, you can't go wrong with a bacon sandwich, obviously. It is known.
Lift those bows, you dogs.
But, yeah, not much wrong with a ham, cheese, and tomato toasty. Do a quick save walk before they come in case we lose. I have to do it again. Nah, I'm gonna risk it. Although, actually, no. I'll do a save just in case there's a crash more than anything else.
Game saved.
Game saved. Ah, they have invested in the superior siege equipment, though.
You need something?
That of the trebuchet.
Heading off. Moving to sight.
That could be problematic. Oh, hello.
Devereaux, you're late. I had a run-in with Grey. He tried to bog me down in a field battle. Where is Lady Seren?
Forget Seren. We start without her. Form up. On my command. Trebuchets. Fire!
Wait! I have arrived.
Seren, get in position. Quickly.
Please, can we get on with it?
Wait, let me talk with them.
What?
I may be able to arrange for their surrender without a needless waste of troops. We outnumber them many times over. They will agree to our terms.
I warned you about bringing a woman into battle.
Fine. Feel free to risk your own neck. As soon as the talks fail, we will begin the siege.
Mwahaha.
Oh, the witch! The witch! Get her away from me!
Be quiet, Edwin. Lady Seren, have you come to surrender?
What? I am on your side, you foolish man. Now listen.
Look, she is signaling.
A white flag? Does that mean they have surrendered?
No, it means that she's turning on them. Although, I mean, her troops are going to get wrecked. But thanks for helping.
What's the plan? Location noted. Jump to it! Our troops are under attack!
Get into the gatehouse. Otherwise, we're going to lose all those troops.
Distributed this month.
She has betrayed us! Stop the attack!
Burn them all. May have wanted to wait on that. Premature fire. It's fine. We've got a second row. Well, I like how the engineers are rebuilding it though. That's good. Yeah, go engineers, go.
Buildings are on fire, sire!
Ah, don't worry about it. It's fine. There's a well. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Much fire. There is fire below us.
Aye, sir.
Oh,
Two stations.
my gatehouse nearly dead as well.
Lively.
Yet is not ideal.
Our tools are ready. Lively does it.
I'm gonna wait for all these.
Look lively, pikes. Attention.
All the knights to arrive to set it on fire, though.
Sire. Pikemen, advance!
Weapons needed, sire.
Sire.
Okay. Burn them. There we go. That'll do it. Oh no! Oh, are they still alive?
Those bows, you dogs.
They are, thankfully.
Inaccessible, sire.
Wow. Okay, yeah, pull them back.
Let's go.
Yes, Lord.
Go. Oh, that's gonna kill a lot of them. Oh boy.
Moving off.
Run, you slow buggers. Sir William, send your forces. Save me. Stop them being on patrol. We should still be fine.
Let no one near.
Yeah, we're all good. It's like watching Sister of Avalon Doomstat, yeah.
At your disposal. Setting off now.
Take out that Treb. They've nearly lost all their troops. They've committed all their swordsmen now.
Troubles they.
If only I could build a wall, then I could place some rolling logs.
My lord.
Yeah, them Trebs are solid.
Sir.
But I think we're fine. Not the most optimal way to play this level, but we had all the troops we needed from the previous mission, pretty much.
Right.
Pikes are a lot more solid in this game, I feel, than Stronghold 1. I do like that they pack up their siege equipment and bring it forward, though. That's pretty cool.
Enemy are destroying our buildings.
Nice. Yeah, I could get these guys up here. That's true.
Two stations.
I think it's mainly all these guys doing the damage. I really want to release these logs, even though it will probably take out my own catapults, but it's just kind of bugging me that they're just there. There we go.
Victory is ours.
Victory is ours!
So, Billy, you thought me a witch?
Saren, please, not in front of the men.
Well, Sir William, I must take my leave. The king rests with me, and he shall be expecting me back.
The king? You must take me to him.
It will not go easy, William. He thinks you a traitor, and with good cause. You left his side, signed over the royal guard, attacked one of my castles, and freed an enemy of the crown. Hardly the valiant deeds of a noble knight.
Surely you do not believe me a traitor?
No, William, I never thought you so. Now, you are to both come with me. We must try to convince the king of your true allegiance.
With the king's location known, my adventure has now reached a crossroad. As William and Seren prepared to leave, Lord Berkeley has arrived with a proposition. It is time for me to decide what path my life will take.
Come, Matthew. What are you waiting for?
The people need rulers like us, Matthew. Leaders who can make the painful decisions necessary. Join us, and together we will make this country great again.
Great! You have butchered your way across this land. Under you, the people would know naught but poverty.
Should I follow my heart and remain loyal to my friend, or take sides with Berkeley and look for the crown myself?
Dun, dun, dun.